Well, let me start by talking about the Bible study, the infamous Bible study. I believe it was the second or the third meeting, which was in February the 22nd, 1973. We met at a little house that Sally and I occupied at that time, and the subject we had picked out for that week was love. What is love?
I think one thing that really hit me in that Bible study when we kind of decided there was more for us to do than just coming to the Bible study, and that was when we read James, and that was with faith without works is dead. And to me, that struck me real hard because we've all been religious all our lives and, you know, been to church and all that stuff, but to be real active in the community, to me, was pretty exciting.
But still, the biggest thing about that meeting was that everybody, for their own reasons and their own scriptures, came to the same conclusion that, yeah, let's quit studying and let's go to work.
I believe the biggest question was, how can we do this? Because we all knew we wanted to. We all knew that there must be a need somewhere. How are we going to do this?
And if you'll remember, Barbara, we determined we were going to be a success if we helped just one person.
Right.
That's all we needed to do.
You know, and that brings up the fellow that got killed out there.
Right.
And coming back from Denton, he worked in Denton, and had a terrible accident right there at 35 and Justin Road or 1171 or Main Street there or whatever. And we read that in the paper, I remember. We kind of decided that maybe we could go out and visit his, you know, wife and whatever. We had no idea. But I remember when we first walked up, we couldn't believe the devastation of the house. You know, the house, I remember, was on cinder blocks, and the cinder blocks had shifted, and the house had moved off to the side, and she invited us in, and there was a separation between the floor and the wall that you could see the ground. And we'd never seen anything like that before in our lives. And she invited us in, and all these little pallets are on the floor. I think she had 4 or 5 kids.
6 kids.
6 kids. They had no beds. They were all sleeping on the floor, no furniture in the house. And we thought, this is in our community. You know, we had no idea. And I remember your dad went out and...
My dad had a farm, and he donated 6 bunk beds. We had a lumber yard donate the sheetrock. We had food galore. There was an air conditioner that was donated, a window air conditioner. We actually got the kids off the floor. We gave them a table, chairs, food.
Repainted the whole house.
Repainted the whole house. Even our children pitched in if they could. We were able to help her out all over the place, and that was our first real love assignment.